With a mix of horror, adventure, and a little comedy, 1999's The Mummy remake had viewers at the edge of their seats while laughing from time to time. The successful film grossed $43 million on its first weekend and earned a surprising $416 million while on an $80 million budget. The movies also served as breakouts for a number of actors. For some, it was their only major blockbuster before returning to smaller roles, while for others, was just the beginning of what would be another decade or two at the top of Hollywood's A-list. Here's a look at the incredible cast of the movie back then and now. Getting his start as a titular big bad in The Mummy, aka Imhotep, is definitely Arnold Vosloo's most famous role, but the actor was prolific before his breakout and has stayed plenty busy since. Vosloo appeared in several major Hollywood films in the 2000s, including Blood Diamond and both G.I. Joe movies. The bulk of his most notable work in recent years has been on television. Vosloo was born in Pretoria, Transvaal, South Africa on June 16, 1962, which makes him 59 years old now. Tricia Velasquez, Zane Sunamun. Aang Sunamun was sexy and fierce in The Mummy. The actress who played her, Tricia Velasquez, also made history as the world's first openly lesbian Latina supermodel. While Velasquez hasn't had any other roles as big as the Mummy parts, the actress still worked steadily throughout the 2000s with various TV and movie roles, most notably in appearances on Ugly Betty, Arrested Development, and The L Word. She has also stayed busy with charity work fighting the Wayuteya Foundation, which raises money for the indigenous people of Venezuela, as well as dedicating aid to various other groups in need. Born on January 31, 1971, Patricia Velasquez is now 50 years old. "1999 was definitely Old Affair's first breakout year, starring both The Mummy's warrior chieftain, Ardith Bay, and the hit Rob Schneider comedy Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo. 2004 was an equally big year for the actor in terms of increased mainstream recognition, kicking off his 3-movie stint in the Resident Evil film series, beginning his role as Dr. Fate in the Justice League Unlimited animated series, and playing the main villain in the 7th season of the TV show Charmed. The bulk of the rest of Affair's work has been on television. The now 51-year actor currently appears in the CBS drama Blood and Treasure. In the 1999's The Mummy, Indian-American actor Eric Avari starred as Dr. Terence Bay. Fresh off the success of The Mummy, Avari went on to star in big hits like Planet of the Apes, Home Alone 4, Mr. Deeds, and Daredevil. He's also had major roles in Dragnet, Days of Our Lives, and The Brain, as well as a slew of guest appearances on a number of popular shows. As of 2021, the actor is 69 years old. Long before his start as a put-out-to grass farmer, Royal Flying Corp Salmon, Winston Havelock in The Mummy, Bernard Fox has had a steady acting career with numerous acting credits. Post The Mummy, Fox continued to appear regularly in movie and television series until his death on December 14, 2016, aged 89. American actor Stephen Dunham was perhaps best known for his role as Isaac Henderson in the hit 1999 film The Mummy. He appeared in some other projects post The Mummy, such as the series DAG and romantic comedy Monster-in-Law, before passing away on September 14, 2012, due to a heart attack. Doug Nelson in Paranormal Activity 4 was the actor's last role prior to his death. Prior to his role as archaeologist and treasure hunter Alan Chamberlain, Jonathan Hyatt already appeared in Titanic and a dual roles in Jumanji. In fact, Hyde seemed to be done with that whole scene after Mummy, largely choosing smaller roles in the 2000s. He wouldn't return to bigger mainstream films until 2015's Guillermo del Toro horror film Crimson Peak, but modern audiences will most likely know him from, and his 3-season stretch as Aldrich Palmer on the FX series The Strain. Jonathan Hyde was born on May 21, 1948, which makes him 73 years old now. Kevin J. O'Connor had packed a lot of movies into his 13 years as a professional actor prior to appearing as the wisecracking Treasure Hunter guy Benny Gabor in The Mummy. Post-Mummy, in addition to appearing in Stephen Sommers' other films Van Helsing and G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra, he also appeared in several more TV shows, most notably in recurring roles on The Others, The Beast, and Chicago PD. As of now, O'Connor is 58 years old. One of the American treasure hunters in The Mummy was eventually murdered. Johnson didn't have a huge role in the film, but it nonetheless seemed to kickstart his career in a big way. Since 1999, the actor's resume has been a single year without at least a couple roles, everything from major movies, TV show appearances, to video game voice work. Some of his works are Saving Private Ryan, Hellboy, Kick-Ass, X-Men, First Class, Kingsman, The Secret Service, and Ex Machina. Born on May 17, 1961, the actor is now 60 years old. Actor Todd Waggins joined the cast of The Mummy as the nearsighted glasses-wearing Tomb Raider, Bernard Burns. His next big role after The Mummy was playing Malcolm Blafley in Beggars and Choosers. He followed this up with notable appearances on Desperate Housewives and One Life to Live. The 55-year-old actor came out as gay in 2013, became a single dad of twins Katrin and Curtis, and has been in a relationship with actor Andrew Reynolds since 2019. After spending a few years growing his fame as a stand-up comedian, actor Omid Djalili broke into acting in a big way when he starred as Gad Hassan in The Mummy. Djalili has continued to act both major Hollywood movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, A World's End, Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, Spy Game, Sex and the City 2, and smaller roles to his growing acting portfolio. In 2020, he began hosting the ITV game show Winning Combination. The actor is now 56 years old. Evelyn's older brother, Jonathan, brought much comedy to the film thanks to the great acting of John Hannah. Before joining the cast of The Mummy as a treasure hunter, Hannah was best known for his acclaimed role in the 1994's Four Weddings and a Funeral and the British TV series McCallum. After filming the Mummy trilogy, Hannah found continued success in a number of television series. Some of these include Rebus, Cold Blood, Spartacus, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Born in East Kilbride, South Lanarkshire, Scotland, on April 23, 1962, the actor is now 59 years old. Librarian turned inventor Evelyn Carnahan, love interest to Brendan Fraser's Rick O'Connell, was definitely the mainstream breakout role for Rachel Weisz. Her career really took off after the film and hasn't slowed down a bit in the 2010s, stacking blockbusters like The Bourne Legacy and Oz the Great and Powerful onto her already impressive resume. Her most recent appearance was as Melina Vostokov in the Marvel Cinematic Universe film Black Widow. The 50-year-old is now an Oscar-winning actress who was married to James Bond actor Daniel Craig. Brendan Fraser had already showed tremendous range in the 90s, with roles in goofy comedies and complex serious films. Despite already receiving top billing in a number of big Hollywood movies, it's easy to make the case that the role that truly made him a AAA film lead was The Mummy. Fraser continues to bounce effortlessly from one type of film to another in the years following The Mummy, and has also joined the ranks of Hollywood actors successfully transitioning to television. In October 2021, the 53-year actor was cast to portray the villain Firefly in the upcoming superhero film Batgirl, set in the DC Extended Universe.
That's all for today, and I hope you guys enjoy our video. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching. See ya!